Your headphones all the way on?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
You can?
Yeah.
All right, maybe I'm tripping.
Hey, what's good? What's going on, everybody? You already know who this is. And it's definitely your favorite, utmost, highest goddess herself. Shark come back at you once again here at the P.E.G Podcast. That's positive energy generations, because we debt for life, choosing positivity through all the negativity that's going on in the world, because life be lifing. It's fucked up, but you got to choose the positivity, man. You know I be in my bag with artists, guests, and public figures from around the world, whether they're celebrities or just local artists. We come and uplift the next person, because one day we won't be around. So I got this dope artists in the building, man. If you have never heard of them, you should. But you know, MALAKAITHEGREAT and Mr. Say it one time, Huncho with a K, Huncho Kwon with a K in the building. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? He been Malakai been doing music since about age of 6, man. He's passionate with it, and he tells a story in music using life and the journey that he's came with throughout life. You know what I'm saying? His kids are his biggest inspiration in his life. So we're gonna talk about how he got to this point, and with the other special guests, we're gonna dive into their lives. So let's welcome on the one and only Malakai and HunchoKwon in the building. Let's go. Let's go.
What it do? It's MALAKAITHEGREAT, MALAKAITHEGreat.com.
Yeah.
And this is my cousin, my favorite cousin.
Favorite cousin, man. So we gonna dive into it, man. Make sure before y'all start, one of my guys over here getting his life together. He's not dying. You know? Make sure y'all follow, man. Follow. And you can't be hitting the pen that hard. Nah. Make sure y'all follow, man. You never know who this will help and who this may inspire. So Malakai, man, thank you for coming on. You and bringing your cousin HunchoKwon, man. Y'all be doing y'all thing. So let people know, man. How did it start? How did we get from Malakai, the great 6-year-older, to now? You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! Really, it started with Michael Jackson. Really, I was that's why I was smiling, because I knew you guys gonna laugh. So I started off as a singer, and but I used to go with my brother to the basketball court with his homies. He's like 10 years older than me, and they used to have me freestyle with them and shit like that. So I would write little raps here and there, and it just wasn't sticking. So I had decided to get into making video skits. So for the longest, I would be freestyling at school. My middle school, I'd be freestyling at school, but I would never put nothing out because I was too busy worried about the skits and stuff.
Yeah.
But once the transition happened, it was like 2017, where I was like, because I had been posting, but then I take the shit down. So, you know, it was like my homie Ike Angelo, he was like, yo, you need to put this shit out and keep it out. I said, all right. Now my first couple projects was ass, booty cheeks. And at first, like this DJ Him Shawty, I think it is. I had sent him my music, and he was like, yeah, I'm not feeling it. It's, I'm not feeling it. And then I felt offended, because I was like, nigga, I put my heart and soul into this shit. What the fuck you mean you not feeling it? But honestly, I appreciate the honesty more than anything, because when I look back at it and I listen back to my old shit, I was like, that shit was ass. But really, 2017 I started doing it, and then you know, recently this year, me and my cousin, we finally linked up after so many years of really not seeing each other too much, and just started hitting the studio. We got like 50 plus songs in the vault right now, just sitting.
50 plus.
We and that's just us together. That's not us separate. So,
yeah.
So really, I've been focusing on that for the most part. But yeah, I've been doing music, singing on stage. I was in a church choir for the longest too.
You was part of the church kids in the
Yeah, I was
part of that era.
Yeah, so, I was the lead singer in that thing. So
hey.
You know, I was raised right, but it's, I don't know, my calling was always music. So when it came to, you know, expressing myself, music was my output, you know, my outlook.
Yeah, and I mean that is very important, because a lot of people do escape using music.
Yeah.
You know? So that's a good therapy. And what about you? You know, how did you guys, you know, you say it's been a while before you guys like linked up again. So what made this time different, you know, that y'all had to link up and put 50 in the vault? Y'all got 50 plus in the vault, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like because the music is so real, keep that in mind too. When this shit dropped, the music is real than a bitch. So it's just like shit.
All of it's freestyle, by the way. Nothing.
Shit, how did it start?
No. Everything's off the dome.
everything is off the dome.
Damn.
It's just like it just came from like. Bro, it came from a whole lot of places. Some places it came from, I can't even tell y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? The music is there. The music is there real. No matter what happened during the day. Like, I could have got cut up by a bitch and got my eye blacked out and got my face cut up and my hand cut up and all that shit. I'm gonna go straight to the studio with Cuz and we gonna motherfucking we gonna rap about it. We gonna make some.
I might have punched the nigga in his nose.
Man, I'm talking about. We just kept talking about it on my mom. Even when we ain't telling y'all niggas, we sit back talking about it. So shit, I feel like one day, where we would all go to Energy. I think it was around South by Southwest weekend too.
Okay.
Niggas was kind of riding the momentum on that. Niggas was getting excited about. You know what I'm saying? Doing this and doing that. I guess South by Southwest created an atmosphere for niggas to kind of hop off the porch with the music shit or kind of light a fire under their ass. Like, look, let me get with the program. So we had like a good collective amount of niggas like on the same thing, like going to the club on the weekends, doing the shows, no matter how many people there. Like I had my brother in the hell, my cousin. We had like 6-7 niggas from the stew. Shit. Niggas go to South by Southwest, get their hopes up, fucking with janky, you know what I'm saying, janky promoters, janky this, janky that. Shit don't go according to plan, you get your hopes up, and before you know it, niggas start falling out the sky. Before you looked up, nigga looked to my left, and it's just me and Cuz soaring. So shit, you know.
So y'all was the only two still standing.
So shit, it just shit. Eventually, niggas can't hate. Like we like clockwork. We done been in this motherfucker 72 hours straight. Like we done been in this motherfucker 7 a.m. for the past 3-4 days straight. Niggas running out of music, not me and Cuz. Niggas running out of shit to talk about, not me and Cuz.
We keep it coming.
I'm talking about boo. Like
that's because y'all talking about what's going on in y'all life, like you said, like day to day. It's like whatever went on, you went back in there and you got into the studio.
And I had a vision. It's just like it's just so beautiful how it came through. Cause when I met this nigga, he was still writing this shit, and when I met him, I was still. I would say when we started like collabing on the music, he was still writing the music subconsciously, and I was still making aggressive. I had a couple hits in the vault, a couple songs, but for the most part, a lot of my music was like aggressive and pointless. Like so shit. Like I used to be like, damn, like I need some shit like Lil Baby or something like a nigga can sit and ride to it, smoke, chill to it, shit like that. So it started with the old school shit. We collabed on some old school shit, and from there we just kind of started to find our medium, like our middle ground, our compromise on the records, and that's how we able to create that fire and ice, that yin and yang, that player shit in my mama. So I feel like that's where the 50 came from.
I'm just hanging.
Hanging.
We got shit, nigga. That shit would never get cleared. That shit would never get cleared, nigga. Hell, mama.
So y'all always got something in the bag to put out, you know.
Man, what we could drop a motherfucking.
Like 7 projects.
We could drop a video because it ain't even a project game no more. It's a single game. We could drop a video every week. We got some shit planned.
Yeah. Okay. So with life, you know, going crazy, because life be lifey, so you never know what's going to happen. So balancing life, balancing family, balancing music, trying to continue to stay up on the grind. How do you guys do that and still come in with the attitude of I'm going to do this no matter what? Shit,
really, we just each other, really. Like, honestly, like, me and Cuz so connected. It's like...
you got to ask that question again. You said, how
y'all manage to keep going with everything you got going on with life? You know, you talked about, like, you might have had a bad day or you might have just got into a fight. Then you got to go home and deal with family.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
My being pissed, I'm in the booth. It's fun. Look, man, we get in the booth and it's like, I just broke this shit down the other day. When we get in the booth, it's like, I used to get on this nigga ass. He'll be texting, answering the phone, something. And I'll be like, cuz, we in the fucking booth, nigga. Lock in, nigga. When I walk in the studio, nigga, when I cut the lights off, nigga, whatever I do, nigga, like Wayne flicking the lighter, nigga, don't fuck with my mode. Like, oh my mama, I feel like that nigga I slip up. What's that nigga name? Terrence Howard. Don't fuck with my mode, man.
Really starting to fuck with my mode, man.
We didn't have sometimes we didn't brought some people to the studio and it just fucked
and
up.
then
the
we
whole
just
mode.
like we don't even gotta say nothing. We just look at each other like nigga, never again, nigga. Never again, nigga.
But yeah, really, it's just each other. Like the booth when we come to the studio, like literally moments after this nigga got cut up, we went to the studio, just started recording some shit.
It's the fact that like shit, like even like when we don't got the stew going on or whatever, it's like if something happen, I lean on this nigga. Something happen, he lean on me. Like if we get into it, I don't know. So it's just like shit. It's when you making music with a nigga, that just come grab naturally. That's why I got a hard time paying for a feature, because I feel like as an artist, nigga, I'm not even gonna make music with you unless I fuck with you. And if I fuck with you, I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? So that's where, back to the original question, where the 50 came from. This is my blood cut. This is my, like, been in the same class since 2nd grade. We was the only 2 black kids in our 3rd grade class.
No,
we was in one of them higher classes, the cluster classes, what they call it.
My mama. So yeah, like,
y'all been doing this.
Man, we both used to sleepwalk. Like,
I done slept walk at this nigga house so many times.
Damn,
I got kicked out the Cub Scouts about that shit.
So that journey has definitely been long, you know. And you spoke on resilience when you write your music. How that process go, you know, to come into the studio after, like you said, being cut up. Now you gotta go into a creativity mode. How do you separate? Okay, well that's what happened right there.
Because it never stopped.
It never stopped.
Yeah, no separated. This is all one. It's all one. That's what I'm saying. It is real. So the music don't cut off just because we walk out the booth and cut the car off.
So if artists is saying, man, I actually, mine don't work like that. How can you inspire them to keep their creative process going always?
I can't inspire them. They gotta go through what they go through.
Damn.
They gotta go. They gotta get. Exactly. They gotta hit a phase where it click for them, bro.
Exactly.
I'm telling you.
Talking to Willie about this shit.
Bro, look, music has saved our lives.
Hey.
Real talk.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for music, honestly.
Well, there's been times I go without a TV for like 8 months, 6, 7 months. No TV. Just straight coming home and like sitting in the garage in the dark, listening to beats or listening to music or acting like I'm on stage performing.
Damn, just locked in.
Just like, nigga, like I tell, like, bro, niggas always want to be a lawyer or something. Nigga, I want to be the president, nigga, or I want to be bigger than Meech, nigga, or motherfucking. And it's 2025, nigga. You can't get away with too much shit, nigga. So we put this shit on wax.
Damn. Damn, man.
Niggas really wanted to be rappers. Niggas been rapping since 2nd, 3rd grade. Like, niggas been, I've been under, me and Cuz been in an alternative school since elementary. I'm talking about 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade. And 1 year,
badasses too.
Man, 1 year my teacher was a DJ. He said, nigga, you don't lose no points for the rest of the week. Nigga, he'll give me a beat. I got the Lil Wayne Lollipop beat before it dropped. He made a Spider Pig beat for me. And on my mom, when I got out of alternative school, that nigga took me to his house. I swam in the pool. Nigga had a saltwater pool. The niggas had a cake for me and took me to the studio. My mom, DJ Vicious. There you have Vicious. He a counselor for the district now. Oh, shout out to you, nigga. Bitch, cause when I get real big, bitch, you never thought I'd be like that.
Was that a big moment for you when he did that?
Hell yeah.
Has somebody ever done that for you?
No, cause shit, my dad was always locked up, so like they'll try to put me in like Big Brother programs and shit, but they'll always match me up with a police officer, and it don't take but one time for the law. Like the nigga, like I had a big brother, and the nigga name was Officer Moore. That nigga came to my granny house one time. My granny was like, hell no, nigga, you can't come back to the house. They always match me up with some police ass niggas, man. So hell yeah, that was big. That was big to the biz. Shit, that shit like make a nigga like damn. That's the first time a nigga gave me a beat. Was like right to that. Shit, it made me act right. I ain't lose no points. I got about that motherfucker.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Malachi, you have kids, right?
Yeah.
So how do you continue to stay dedicated as a father and still, like you said, balance the music too and working?
Shit, really. So both of us got kids.
Nigga, you ain't got no choice.
Yeah. So we don't got no choice. It's like the fatherhood. You have to be a father, and we ain't the type of niggas just gonna be out of our kids' lives. We trying to be there, so we gonna make time. Like it's been some instances where we both couldn't come to the studio because the kids situations. Like got to stay home, take care of the kids, and like, all right, cool, just let me know, whatever. Like we understanding of that. So you know, on the days that we do have free, we utilize that shit. When the time went back that hour, we had an extra hour in the studio.
We was in the studio when I was in the motherfucking booth when time went back, nigga. Oh my mama, nigga, that's why you niggas is complaining about that show, talking about who should have won and didn't get up and get no energy. I don't give a fuck. You niggas cannot hang in the studio at 7, 8. Nigga, I was in a boot when the time went back, nigga. Me and Cousins in the studio.
Man, we actually want to speak about that show. It was people mad, bro, about that show. Actually, like, I didn't go cap when we went. We didn't really know that it was a prize pick, so I went in not caring that it was a prize pick. I was like, it's a bunch of dope artists to connect with, so I didn't get mad, you know. I was like, shit, that was a vibe, niggas, but it was a bunch of people mad that y'all won that shit.
Because look, when niggas, the main thing was like, we ain't on the flyer, this and that, but y'all gotta understand, bro.
Was a bunch of people that was on the flyer, though. Y'all was not the only
we wasn't the only ones that wasn't on the flyer, but they was pissed off.
Yeah.
And also, niggas didn't know that we had been talking to Retro about this, like,
nigga, I knew about the show before y'all knew about the show.
Exactly.
Nigga,
like, we was already set to do this shit.
Nigga, what the fuck?
I mean, y'all won that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, I'm gonna just let y'all know this straight up business. Whether you see me on the flyer or not, if it's any event and clean, I got a slot in that hell. Whether I want it or not, nigga, I don't gotta pay I can show up the night before, nigga, put some money in a nigga hand and get on there. It's like that. So
nigga, we wasn't even worried about winning. We wasn't worried about winning at all.
I swear to God, on my mama, we done did. Y'all understand?
Yeah.
We done went to so many events, didn't lose. The night before, we was just up till 4 in the morning, networking like a motherfucker, friendly than a motherfucker, talking like a motherfucker. So that night at the event, like a nigga came up to me afterwards and was like, yeah, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, talk to people and da 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 da. I guess he was mad. I guess nigga was just mad. I just showed up, rapped, took the prize and was just like just holding my nuts. But shit, you know what I'm saying? Like it was that type of night. I just got tuned up on my BM about being out all night. Shit, she didn't understand how many damn good ass connections we made.
No, facts, just networking.
And then it was
we
just
was
like
soaking
shit.
it in too. Like
and
we actually won something together. So
exactly.
Like,
I could not believe that shit. Niggas felt like we won a Grammy. That shit was nothing, but niggas felt like we won a Grammy, bro.
I don't know if you noticed, but when they called us up on stage, I didn't move for a whole second. He was already up on stage.
This nigga didn't move. I didn't say nothing. I stood up and
the cowboy hat. He was like, "Bro, I was like, we won." He said, "Yeah, go up there." I said, "Oh, all right."
Yeah,
so I'm walking up there slow as hell, and I'm sitting in the back, seeing them taking pictures and shit. I'm like, man, Retro looked back at me and said, like, "Oh shit, we won." I ain't bad.
It hit you for a minute.
I can't believe that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
No, that was a good night.
It really was. Like,
it felt like a long time coming.
It was a very good vibe. Like I said, I met so many dope artists there. So I was like, really, I don't know if you even. It's just money. One, it's just money. Two, the network is really bigger. Because like I said, if y'all actually network with the guy, and y'all actually networking with him, you may get a feature. Next thing you know, y'all on stage together. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it really is not a lose situation. It's a win-win. But some people really get distracted by money. It's like, bro, if he never said it was no prize pick, y'all would have never known. Because there's sometimes you get on shows that had none, right?
If you never said it was no prize pick, I'm going to say it like this. If you never said it was no prize picks, niggas would have never showed up because we did that same. That wasn't nothing but club energy on a motherfucking Sunday all over again, which is why me and Cuz won that hoe.
Exactly.
It wasn't nothing new. It's the same shit we did 8-9 times in a row.
Exactly.
Why y'all niggas, y'all been had opportunity to get in people. And that's another thing. Niggas ain't selling CDs no more out the trunk or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You want to get traction, like you got to start popping out to little showcases, getting your face familiar. Just getting in people's faces, even if you don't win them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, cause we really been putting in the grunt work for about a year now, going on a year, and like this favorite cousin shit, that shit blows me. On my mama.
So when y'all got the favorite cousin, let's talk about the favorite cousin y'all got coming out. When is actually dropping, and what we're gonna talk about, but the back end of it. Like, what did it take to get this project out?
We don't know.
It took okay. So me and Cuz, we had been talking about getting in the studio together for years, but we just never could because our schedules were just too different. Like, I ain't seen this nigga in a minute. Okay. So when it came to getting down, we put on some old school beat. And I believe the first one we did was Hanging Loose.
It was no. It was On Wrist. We sitting in the stew, right? Okay, so boom.
I wasn't even there for that.
We sit in the stew. We sit in the stew. We got this is when the hype. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is hopping on the hype. Niggas, everybody's coming to the stew. Everybody want to be a part of this free creations and shit like that. So boom. Studio full of niggas. Ain't nobody rapping. I'm sitting there for an hour. I'm playing shit on already rapped. I feel like I done ran out of shit to talk about at the time. I'm just playing my old shit back to back to back to back. Nigga, 7-8 niggas in the studio, nobody rapping. I'm like, man, fuck it. I put on that at your own risk. I just load that hoe up and turn the speaker all the way up. They doing here next door, nigga. We on downtown 10th Street in the 4 in my hood on my mama. I turn that bitch up and just let it play for like 10-15 minutes straight on my mama. Then shit. I said, fuck it. This the one. Go in the booth, lay down like 4-6 bars, and then lay down a little hook. And just let that hoe ride for a couple of days. Niggas come hear that, Mello put a verse on it.
Yeah.
And then it was supposed to be like, we was really supposed to put like 6, 7.
It was supposed to be like 6 or 7 niggas. At first it was just him and Mello, and he had sent it to me, and I sat on it for like a week or 2.
And it was song, but I just wish you could hear. I just wish you could see how that song came about. Cause on my mama, that's what sparked it off. It was supposed to be 6 or 7 niggas. Then one of them got locked up.
Oh shit.
Other niggas just fall out the sky. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, it got the Cuz, and Cuz the only nigga put a verse on it. But Cuz took this hoe overnight, took it home, put a verse on it at home, not even at the stew. Came back with ad libs on that bitch.
Added some
Had
shit.
it mixed up. I'm talking about the song was like. Just so then from there, that's the song we started performing.
Yeah.
When we pop out.
Hell yeah.
Now we got a song to perform together. Boom. Now that we got this old school shit, cause we get down on some groovy shit.
Yeah.
We start boom with the groovy shit. Boom. I say okay, cuz
That's one of them shits you heard, the bumper line.
yeah, we run out of groovy shit to do shit. Now I'm like, okay, let me get this nigga on my level. You know what I'm saying? Boom, I put on some gangster shit. We trial and error. Then we find some player shit on my mama. It sound good together. And we okay, let's test our luck on some. You know, I can get on some subconscious shit too, cuz let's get on some enlightened shit. Before you know it, boom, 50 tracks on my mama.
50 plus tracks.
50
and
plus.
it's like we'll do like 5 to 7 songs in one night.
And we just still disappointed.
Yeah, and then listen back to it
Gotta
later.
listen
Like,
to the votes when we wake up.
okay, yeah, that whole
We
kind of slide.
fried.
You feel me?
Oh, we sitting in the
That's what
motherfucking front.
I was doing that right before y'all pulled up. We was just going through some shit that we did the other night, and I was like, damn, I don't remember it sounding that good. Like this shit actually slide.
He just stopped. He's so fresh to this, not writing the music, just punching it in, just spinning it. He don't even be remembering his fucking verses.
Yeah, I know you say that every time, like especially you get up there and perform, be like, yeah, I don't remember what I said on this one.
Yeah, not for real. And I'm real as fuck, so I'm gonna tell niggas, I'm like, hey, I don't remember all my words. So if you see me fucking up, I'm fucking up.
Yeah.
But that's why I keep the backtrack on it. But I've been trying to rehearse and learn it. Like when we went to 444's.
Yeah, for sure.
I learned a little bit more of my songs before I went out there and performed it. But usually after we record it, I don't even come back to it unless he brings it up to me, and then it's like, damn, so now I gotta add it to my list of the shit that's like bumping. And yeah.
And and it helps you along the way too. And before we go any further, shout out to 444's and Areca Lounge, man, Hookah Lounge, man, out there in Copus Cove. Every Friday, yo, come pull up on this open mic if you're an artist. He just told y'all, honestly, every time you get a chance to do open mic or a showcase, as an artist, you want to do it. So, I mean, I don't really.
We finna start a label. We finna start a label, and we paying for like our normal like shit will be in the contract. It'll be like, oh, we'll pay for your studio time and all that. I don't want to do that because I don't want to fuck with your creative process. Like you do what you do, but I would do shit like say it's a showcase or whatever, and it's a paid entry fee. Like say I got like 9, 10 niggas on the label. If all 9, 10 want to sign up, shit, I'll pay that fee for them out of the funding that I get for that. Yeah, just on some like this is what you. I know we're seeing. That show right there was the first time I was reaping benefits from that shit. So we seeing how we got to go about it. Moment, just like how you said it.
And y'all got a really good stage presence too, like so? Together. Like hell yeah, like
man, that's the first time we came like that.
Man, that's crazy. Literally. Keep that, cause y'all definitely had the crowd. Y'all had the audience tuned in. You know what I'm saying? It felt like y'all was telling the whole story, but we was watching that shit in 3D. That's how that shit felt. Like we saw that shit like dead ass. So keep that shit, man. That's why y'all had niggas mad. Yeah, y'all had niggas mad, bro. But like, do that shit, bro. Keep doing that shit. Keep doing y'all thing, man.
Living in America.
Yeah. I like that chemistry. How do y'all keep a good stage presence, whether y'all on stage together or not? What's the advice to artists is how y'all keep y'all stage presence? Because that's important. Some artists don't have stage presence.
Yeah.
It depends. First of all, do you believe you are who you say you are?
Yeah. You got to believe what you're saying first. And then second, if you're going to believe, you need to put that shit into fruition right then and there on that stage. On that stage, don't nobody know you. If niggas is sitting there and they don't look like they interacting, 9 times out of 10, they're taking you in because you sound good and it's their first time hearing it, so they trying to hear what you saying. But if niggas ain't really giving a fuck, they just talking the whole time and shit, that's when you know niggas ain't really paying attention to you. But as far as stage presence go,
figure out what type of response you elicit and build on that. So the night before I came out there, we did the same exact set, except I was running around, I'm jumping on the table, doing this, I'm doing that. And I mean, it kind of didn't get the response I wanted, but I mean, like, people was like, oh yeah, you fuck with, that's the energy, da-da-da. Now the next day we came in on some chill shit, sat down on some player shit, and I got the response I wanted, and I kind of like that response. So it's just like,
that's who we are.
It's just like picking your archetype, you know what I'm saying? Like they say everybody can't be the quarterback, somebody got to be the receiver, da-da-da.
Yeah.
So now what type of receiver, what type of quarterback are you? Do you got legs, nigga? Can you scramble for the first down, or is you gonna bomb that bitch? Find your specialty, nigga, and work on that.
Really, just be yourself.
Be yourself.
Be yourself. You don't have to overdo it. You don't have to underdo it. Be yourself, and the crowd is gonna react to what you give them.
And try to make this shit normal. Because I told them, I said the big reason we had success is because last week was the first time like we performed, and time didn't feel like it slowed down. It got no faster. It just stayed normal.
It stayed constant.
So like you controlled it, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Shit was crazy.
But it took y'all some work, some time to get there
like
too.
Like a motherfucker since like we've been doing shows together since like the beginning of this year. I want to say like February,
January, because it started at Club Energy.
Club Energy was the first show y'all did together.
Yeah, rest in peace, Club Energy. It's now called Energy. Just Jacks or something like that. Jacks.
Some bullshit.
It's across from
Club Energy.
Rest in peace, Club Energy, man. Dang, man. But yeah, keep pushing it, man. I like that y'all definitely been grinding. Y'all hard work is, as you see, showing off. What would you say to the artists? Because this is one thing I will say. Like, you'll go to events and what you see, like, artists won't network, or they'll just wait till it's time for them to perform and they'll perform and leave. Like, what are some advice y'all can give them to, like, continue to network with people? Why do y'all network? What's the importance?
So networking has actually, like, helped my career as an artist due to the fact that most people, if they fuck with you, I'm not gonna say it's a 50-50. Sometimes they'll go up to you and tell you that. Sometimes they won't. Sometimes it takes you going up to them and starting that conversation.
Swallow your pride.
Literally.
Main thing. Swallow your pride.
Like that right there.
Don't walk in the hell with no ego or no tripping. I mean, it's good to have your ego, but it's like you gotta understand you walked in the building with 1 million egos, 30 different egos. We all make music. If you ain't got no ego, what the fuck you making music for?
Exactly.
So just try to swallow your pride. Put your ego to the side and kind of like, we superheroes. Like Cuz just said the other day, nigga, we superheroes. So step in the booth, nigga, put your suit on, nigga, and start a dialogue with a motherfucker that might can help you get further.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep that energy and show. Don't be afraid to show love, because a lot of niggas be like, oh, that nigga.
I'm glad you said
show
that.
love, because it's been instances where niggas didn't like my shit at all, and they was trashing my shit, and literally I was still praising they shit because I didn't like them as a nigga, but they music was beautiful. So I'm like, I fuck with it. I can't hate on you. So I was showing love either way, no matter how I felt about them as a person. As soon as you know it, as time went on, we all started getting close and making music together. So it was like, damn, like we could have been doing this. Like, don't be afraid to show love. If it sounds good, it sounds good. Quit hating, nigga.
Message.
Quit hating. That's the most important part, man. And I like what you said, like, put your ego to the side. Like, if it's a bunch of artists in here, we all doing the same thing. So you gotta walk in as if, like you said, is you gotta come in with your ego off the table.
I ain't gonna lie, I had to come. So the night before, like I said, we performed it way different, same shit. But the night of the Supreme Showcase, I had to come in like on some gangster shit. So sometimes when I be on some gangster shit, like I'll just be quiet, just observing, you know what I'm saying? I might got other shit going on in the streets as well. So what I got going on, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just taking me back to when them niggas from Oklahoma was just trying to break it down. Like, nigga, you need to like talk to people and like he was just trying to explain to me the importance of networking. Like I just wasn't out networking till 4, 5 in the morning the night before. Y'all just caught me on some different shit, and I tried to come here and be chill and win this hoe. So this
I had to drag this nigga out the bed. This nigga was tired.
Out the bed. First of all, we thought it started at 12. I didn't get out the bed till 11.
Damn.
10:40. We didn't get there till 11.
Yeah.
So
still got up and grind. Damn, that's crazy, man.
Had to.
You got to as an artist. Like, I feel like networking is slept on with a lot of artists because they don't get a chance to go around. They don't go, like you said, they'll come in and they'll only perform at their time and that's it. And it's like, bro, you got to network. What's the purpose of coming here and showing your music? But here's the crazy thing about it. You want them to show some love, but you didn't just share love, bro.
Thanks.
Like, you asking for something that you're not giving as an artist. Like, okay, your shit could have been dope. They probably think it's dope, but you didn't show love. So you can't get mad, you know what I'm saying? You gotta show the love, you know what I'm saying? And then, like you said, they help you as your career. Because now that's organic audience that you got. They followers become your followers because now you all up in their shit. So it's like, man, it's really, you didn't even have to pay for that. You pay whatever the showcase was, you pay for that, and then you plus some. So you got more than what you paid for, you know what I'm saying?
That's how I like to think about it.
Me too. So, man, I like that. I like your song 555 too, man. Like,
I told him to do that hoe, nigga.
That's his signature.
That hoe made me cry,
That's your signature,
Hey,
bro.
that hoe made me
so
cry.
555 was actually based off
major comeback. Someone's been stopping me.
Hell yeah.
So 555 was based off of the situation that happened in South by Southwest, and we kind of just like, cause some fuck shit happened with cousin. I was like, damn, you know, I don't like that, cause that's my cousin. So if he not going for it, I'm not going for it.
In the mirror, watching them fade away.
So, and we was going through a whole lot.
There comes a brighter day.
We was going through a whole lot
Only
at that
25,
time. So
you ain't even reach your prime.
You can't undo your mistakes. You ain't the creator at the time.
And really fast and feeling like it's about that time to go.
What's crazy is I actually finished writing the song at 4:44 a.m.
Damn, and that number is very significant, right?
I had been seeing 555 everywhere I went the year before, and that this year as well. I would see it at my job when I go to work before I clock in. I seen it on a trash can. They had a number just 555. I'm like, what the fuck? I seen it in a TV show. Somebody texted it to me, and then what threw it off is I had a show out in New York, and when we went to the building, the building is actually the single cover. Yeah. It said 555. I took that picture right outside the building we was doing the venue, and I was like, and after that shit, that's when my life changed.
Yeah, man.
Like
555.
And it wasn't even for better or for worse. It was both, because I lost a lot, and to be here where I'm at right now, like to be cool about it and at peace with it, it shows a lot of change that I've been through. And this shit, 555, that's one of them songs that came straight from the heart. And yes, if you hear that, that's me.
Yeah. I said shit, I fight with that.
Let my Glock, you keep the rush. Drum attached like favorite cousins. That's really where it came from. Favorite cousins came from a bar.
Yeah.
One of the first times we'd ever living in America. Ain't no safe place for a nigga. Took the dick out, switched it, think my pistol transgender. Niggas talk about money, ain't got shit on their agenda.
Buy my shiny metal, Smith & Wesson, call it Bender.
Hey, let my Glock, you keep the rushing. Drum and test like favorite cousins. And then, that's how like one of the first ones we did together ended. We
were supposed to do a mic drop today.
Damn, I was like, favorite cousins.
Favorite cousins. I like that.
Man, it's stuck ever since then. You got your step brothers and you got your favorite cousins.
Like, I mean, no lie. So if somebody wanted to like link up with y'all, right, and they want to just connect with you, maybe ask some questions, maybe do some features with y'all, where can they find you? On social media, like Instagram. So start off with Instagram.
Shit, Huncho Kwon, HUNCHOKWON.
That's Kwon with a K, bitch. Just saying.
Malakaithegreat, MALAKAITHEGREAT. That's it.
Hell yeah.
Or favorite cousins 254.
Oh yeah, I forgot we got favorite cousins. Was it underscore? Favorite cousin underscore 254. Yeah.
Follow that right
favorite
now.
Favorite cousins 254 underscore.
All that shit is right there.
It's something like that.
It's just favorite cousins 254. No underscore.
It probably is favorite cousins 254. We tripping.
Favorite Incorporated coming soon. Favorite Incorporation.
Yes, indeed.
Make sure you guys go follow their page, man. It was good sitting down talking to y'all. Like I said, it was very dope. I was like, damn. Ever since I saw you used to perform, I'm like, bro, and he's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was at that show with Tink Shell. Was probably like my first time.
Yeah. That's where I first seen you at. Yeah,
and I was like, yo, I vibe with Malakaithegreat. And then I seen you at the Supreme Showcase, and I was like, damn, I follow you off the back. I was like, I vibe with bro. Like, I was in there on no hate shit. Like, even, like, I didn't know about the money part. Like, I got a different flyer, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't about the money. None of that shit never is about the money for me.
They called two people, right? The first two people they called, cuz like, we didn't win.
Yeah, I literally sounds like, yeah, we didn't win.
Everybody else that did better than us didn't even place.
Yeah. I feel
like, yeah, we didn't win. Like,
I was surprised. I was like, oh shit! I thought this was about to go so sideways, because it was like I didn't see that one coming. I didn't, and I wasn't hating. Like, I still was hating. I was like, I didn't see that coming. And then when they said the second one, I said, okay, he was fired, but I didn't see it coming. So when they said y'all, I was like, okay, at least we got. I can see why that was deserved, but I didn't see the first two coming. I was like, I could have definitely pointed out some other artists that was doper, but I don't know whether the judges was actually looking specifically.
Yeah, niggas was hitting me up the next morning like, hey, hitting the retro up like, hey, how the fuck? And I'm like, yeah. Damn, like it was all low. We came in and everybody was dapping us up, and then how I go from that to now we placed number one, and now y'all just like, man, y'all wasn't even supposed to be here. Goddamn it!
I didn't. Well, it was some people on that wasn't on the flyer too. So I don't think it was fair. But look, shout out to Retro, man. Appreciate you for actually putting that together. Like you said, it's a lot of showcases that be going on. If you're an artist, go link up. You never know who you'll run to, man. They literally be out here doing their thing, and don't hate. All right, stop hating. Just network. it'll go further. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to hate. You'll get your accolades when your time is your time. You know, if you didn't win, then it was your time. God to give it to you. So look, man, make sure y'all spread love, be love, and nobody told you today or tomorrow, or yesterday that they love you, nigga. We love you, okay?
Love
From the
yourself
P.E.G Podcast, man. We love you. And if you don't believe it, rewatch this shit. Get you some motivation and get your ass up off the bed, off the couch, and go get some grinding in. All right.
Get a job.
Get
nigga.
a job.
Get a
nigga.
word of the day is job.
Get a plan.
Get your broke ass up and get a job, nigga.
Get a job.
Find
okay?
a sense of direction.
Like he said, right now, man, follow some sense of direction, man. And we'll see y'all next time on the P.E.G Podcast. Let's get it. Yeah, let's go. Bitch.
That was dope.
All right.
Yeah.
That was dope.
I like that.
Fuck with it.
See, that's why.
I've been trying to keep this music shit going, but I ain't feeling it. The streams and the money ain't adding up. A nigga wanna quit. The antics and the bullshit promoters just running their mouth. Don't got the heart to stand on their word, to worry about the clout.
So look, without you, none of this would have been possible. This podcast room, the interviews, nothing. So I want to say thank you from the P.E.G Podcast family to you. It means a lot. All right, we got more shows coming, more merch coming, more interviewers coming. I mean, we got a lot of things in our bag coming. You don't want to miss it. And hey, I may be country, but one thing I want to say, don't judge me, judge your mama. And we'll see you here next time with the P.E.G Podcast. Positive energy generation. Let's go.